Hey, howdy, hey, welcome to Lorcana Live. I pushed the start button, and then I started to do other things and forgot that I pushed the start button. We'll call that my whoops. Today I'm playing on PixelBorn Connect. I have uh, a, a league match. I'm in an online league, Knights of Lorcana. Silent Knight is a streamer, caster extraordinaire. Um, and he runs an online league. Played my first game last week. Casting my league match and more. Just sharing the link a couple places as we get started. It's 8:30 in the morning for me on a Friday morning. Um, Opponent should be on here shortly. Again, we're supposed to start at 8:30. Looking forward to a good match. Played last week. I didn't stream it last week because I played at my office at the church and PixelBorn was being not kind to me. Some kind of firewall permission issue wouldn't allow me to see the opponent's screen or allow them to see my screen, my game screen. So that was unfortunate. Still got to play the game, which is fantastic, but didn't get to stream it this week. Trying to stream it, and then hopefully we'll get in a couple matches maybe after that. Play a little Lorcana this morning. Tournament tomorrow at J&L Games in Kelso, Washington. The Big Disney Invitational. It should be fun. This is the third installment. I should probably get to a place where I can see my stream and see what I'm doing. Gift Troop in the background. If you pop by and you want to see a different Disney Afternoon cartoon from the 90s in the background, let me know. Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Gargoyles, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I don't know if Gummy Bears is on Disney Plus or not. All right. We just share that. We shared that there. So I just sharing my live stream. A couple of the places. Oh, all right. Here we go. Do content creators. Casting league. League is such a weird word to spell. I sometimes forget where the U goes. And then sometimes I think, why is there a U? I would love if you're here. Let me know in the chat. Why is there a U in league? League U. There's feels like a lot of extra letters, but at the same time, it feels like it would be weird to spell it any other way. I do have. Look at it. We have. I have a face screen. I'm real fancy. I have a hand screen. I'm trying to be a hand model. Not really. My hands are old and disgusting. Where I'm playing before my opponent gets there, I guess. Sapphire Steel, kind of a mid-rangey build. The Manners. League on Wednesday night. The Manners came in clutch in the warm-up games against Red, Blue, and in the League. Ended up playing against Red, Blue. So that was cool. They were exciting. Yeah, like I said, game's supposed to be 8:30, so we have a few minutes. On Friday mornings, I play basketball. I'm on the West Coast. It is almost 8:30 in the morning to me. I play basketball at 5:45 till a little after 7. So I get home at I got home this morning at 7:25. And generally on Friday mornings, I cut my hair, I trim my beard, and take a shower because I play basketball for an hour. So need the shower. So I scheduled the match for 8:30. I was like, yeah, that's plenty of time. And then as I thought, I was like, that's not like plenty. Like it's enough time, but I don't know if it's plenty of time. Also, check this out. I've got the LED strips in here, and they have 3 buttons. And sometimes I push the button that is not the on-off button, and then it takes away my settings of the different colors. So this one has all the different colors like it's supposed to, and this one's blue. So I'd probably actually have to re-download the app on my phone. And oh, Tailspin, please. Good morning. Oh man, we got people in the chat. We should rearrange what the chat looks like when it comes up. Tailspin, please. Yes. Big Diz Riz, I almost clicked on Tailspin this morning. We'll do that. Tailspin while we wait for a worthy opponent. Back it up. Back it up. I know how to work a TV, guys. Hopefully I don't have to search for it. Hopefully it's like, I thought I saw it earlier. Oh, there we go. Recommended for me. See, this is what's right. I'm a 44-year-old man, And when I get onto Disney Plus, this is what's recommended: an extremely goofy movie, DuckTales, the the Disney afternoon cartoon, Tailspin, Bluey, The Simpsons, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Doug. I haven't watched Doug in a long time. I did watch Doug. I was probably too old to be watching Doug when Doug came out. We'll go Tailspin, and we'll start. You know what Big Dish is? We'll start from the beginning. And good morning, Zeus. I hope you're well, sir. The the most fun thing about the online league is when you try and schedule a match and you have to worry about time zones. So, apparently I was already watching episode 1, but we'll start over. Start from the beginning. We'll see if we can get a copyright. No, we didn't. We gotta go back to the beginning. We don't want to miss it. Tailspin was one of my maybe all the Disney Afternoon were my favorite shows. That could be true. Do you guys ever shuffle like if you sit down at your table at League, you shuffle before your opponent gets there, but then you feel like you must shuffle in front of your opponent so that they know you shuffled, so then like you end up like just super shuffling? Let's go back. I would love to know. We should be starting soon, so maybe we won't. It'd be weird to be laying out my deck and talking about it, and then the opponent comes into the match. I'm like, here's the cards I'm playing. Again, I'm really sorry about the blue lights in this. I pushed the wrong button. It gets me every time because like I can't see the buttons. I just reach down there, and like every 6 months I push the wrong button, and then I have to like re-download the app on my phone so that I can reset those to the correct colors that I want. Like it saves it in the phone. That's pretty cool. I just have to go and find it. Big Diz Riz, are you near a point of having your home computer set up so you can jump on PixelBorn and then we can just take a Friday morning and grind games on PixelBorn? And if not, we should just take a Friday morning and grind games in person. I have a key to the church building. There tends to not be many people in the office on Friday. It's the pastor's day off. Just Friday morning, 9 o'clock, East Hills Alliance Church. Just grind games until lunch, and then go grab some nips, which is a local restaurant burger place in Longview. I feel like I need to clarify that anytime I say the name of that restaurant. Home computer is set up. I'm doing a project ASAP that sets up the. Are you doing the? I saw the picture of the PVC pipe, which as a aspiring filmmaker guy, yeah, PVC pipe is where it's at. I've made my fair share of things out of PVC. I have a 8-foot piece of PVC pipe right up here just to clamp different stuff too. All right, gotta remember to keep an eye. Oh, just saying, I gotta remember to keep an eye on Discord. I'm ready. I'm ready to see ya in the game. All right. The guy's Discord name is StormRider293. If I don't update the lore on my stream, feel free to comment and let me know. All right. So when I stream, I use my main monitor for PixelBorn, and then I have a vertical monitor over here. With the streaming software, also transferable, as you could easily take that game store and have it work there. Yeah, you can stream that from the game store. Man, should I build a smaller camera rig that goes on the table to stream at the game store instead of the big over? Because I use like a backdrop stand when I stream at the game store. Do I need to have a smaller setup that's just the camera mounts? I don't know. I'm used to my system. It's a lot. Huh. I'm in game. Let's back out and see if we can get in the game. I'll rejoin. Alright, play. I said the name was Storm. I spelled Storm right. Let's see if I can spell Storm right in here. Oh, custom. Storm. Alright, we spelled it right. We're jumping in. Hey! Oh, okay. Hey, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, I was waiting in the game, but I must have either spelled storm wrong or it waited so long it timed me out. And
Oh, okay.
half cut okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Do you want to roll dice to see who goes first, or do you want to trust the PixelBorn gods?
We can roll. That's fine.
All right. High number?
Yeah.
All right. I got a 6. That's not super high.
9.
That's a lot higher. All right. I will
Yeah,
pass the
I'll go
turn.
first.
Yep. Did you play in the Silent Knights League last season?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, how about you?
I did not. Nope. I heard
Okay.
about it and it was later into it, and so, but I heard about this one on time, so it seemed like a fun way to play more Lorcana, which I'm sure I don't need to play more Lorcana, but I sure do enjoy playing more Lorcana. Half cut, okay?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. All right, I got to remember to hold my hand far enough back that I don't show off my hand. These cards are something. I'm not going to tell him yet,
I'll
but I'm
put
going
back
to put back
4.
7. I'm going to put back 7. Yeah, I feel like this deck has enough 2s and 3s. Big Diz Riz, I don't think you have to, and also because this is a league game, he already knows I asked last night in the Discord. So, like, it's polite to let them know you're streaming, and I tend to if I'm just playing on PixelBorn. This game is organized through Silent Knights Discord, has a league with like 80 players in it. Play once a week, and you can challenge once a week. All right, ready when you are, sir. Good luck.
Okay. Me too. You can afford a sphere.
Yep.
1 for popsicle.
Yeah.
Draw a card. We'll banish it. Play Bell.
All right.
Yes.
Well, that looks like a fun way to start. I like it a lot, so I'll link a Fortisphere. Spend 1 for a popsicle. Draw off the popsicle. And banish a popsicle to play Bell. And pass it back to you.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, I put back 7 because I have a lot of 2s and 3s, so if I don't have Bell or the item, I throw them all back and look for Bell. So I wonder if he's on the heavy items package.
Plus for 1.
Yep.
Pay 1 for Fortisphere. Draw. Think of Baymax.
Yep.
Pass.
Alright. Well, ready, set, draw for turn. I will spend 1. Yeah, I'll play a popsicle. Draw off of the popsicle. I will Incomplete. Spend 1 for a Fortisphere. Draw off the Fortisphere. And let's trade bells. And pass. Alright. We've got items. Our hand has Calhoun Smee, another Fortisphere, and Duke Weaselton. So we have some options to start running. We do also have a Cogsworth and a McDuck Manor.
Think of Cogsworth. 3 for Palace.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Draw for turn. I will spend 1 and play a Fortisphere. We'll draw off of the Fortisphere. I will Inca Grammatala. Spend 2. For we'll go with the Duke Weaselton, who has Ward, and I will pass.
Yep. Draw for turn.
I remember to update his lore. He has 1 lore. I have no lore. I would love to find Hiram. I also haven't seen a Hiram yet. I'm looking at Calhoun, Smee, 2 McDuck Manor, and 2 Cogsworths.
This really hurts, but I gotta
Oh,
think of Hiram.
yeah, that never feels good.
Yeah. For Scrooge McDuck.
Yep.
Quest with the Alice. Give word to the Scrooge.
Yep.
And pass.
All right. Ready for turn. We will draw. I will think of Cogsworth. And I will spend. The ink button didn't go. 2 for Calhoun. 2 for Mr. Smee. And Duke Weaselton will challenge Alice. And then I'll pass.
Draw.
We do a Strength of Radiant Fire, which could help us get the Scrooge McDuck off the board next time. If we can get a character down. Still love to have a Hiram. And we have 1 more Cogsworth and a Manor. So we'll see. Also, hi, Calvin. I hope you're doing well this morning, man. We're playing some Lorcana on an online league.
Okay, spend 4. Pluto.
Yep. Pluto's a big boy. He might be a problem. Oh, he also has 3 lore. Gotta update his lore. Oh, I did. Man. I'm on it. I'm so on it that I forgot I was on it. Fortune Tailspin in the back. I wish Disney Plus autoplay like
Quest for
Amazon
2 with
does.
the Alice.
Yep.
Give a Pluto ward.
Pluto having ward's a problem.
Scrooge is going to sing with the Storm Rage on. I'm their Smee.
Yep.
Draw for that. Pass.
Okay. We'll ready all the things. We'll draw for turn. What will we do? What will we do?
I think you're still on mute.
Oh, I believe you. Thanks. I was just wondering what to do out loud.
Okay.
I don't love many of my options, that's for darn sure. Pluto's a big boy. I will Inca Manor. For 5, I'll play a Cogsworth, play a Bell, banishing a Fortisphere. And I will I will send Smee and then Calhoun into Pluto.
Yep.
I'll gain 2 lore. I'm on the board. And I will I'll quest for 2 with Duke Weaselton. Up to 4 and pass.
Ready.
So I was doing Strength of the Raging Fire math on Scrooge McDuck without anybody to sing Strength
Your
of
lore
Raging
didn't
Fire.
update in PixelBorn.
What's that?
Said you quested, right? You still only have 2 lore.
Oh, okay, I tried. All right.
There you go.
Thank you. Gotta push all the buttons in all the places and hope they all work. I haven't actually played this match against the more aggro version, so we'll see if we can stabilize and control. That Alice giving ward is going to be a hassle this turn because Scrooge McDuck will be unstrengthable. His whole board will be unstrengthable, actually. We got Bell. Bell's a big body on the board. That'll help. I'll turn my volume up a little bit so that I can hear him better.
Oh, man.
I feel like Cogsworth is helpful. I do feel bad not having the mana.
Okay, Alice is going to sing Storm Rage on your Bell.
Yep, that'll do 1 damage with
Draw a card for that.
Cogsworth out. Gotta unmute when I talk to him. Forgot about that.
Think of Fortisphere.
Yep.
One for Mickey.
All right.
For another Scrooge.
Yep.
And then Scrooge is going to sing Strength of the Raging Fire on your Calhoun.
Okay, that looks like enough.
And pass.
All right.
I have no cards in hand.
Okay. Ready. We'll draw. All right. What do we do? What do we do? Bunch of 5/5s out there. That's Belle will challenge Alice. I will play a Bell, banish in a Fortisphere, and I'll pay for strength to do 4 damage to the exerted Scrooge McDuck, and then Duke Weaselton will finish him. And I will pass.
Draw for turn.
That turn didn't feel
No cards
great.
in hand, right?
None. Nope, none.
Okay.
Which is a little bit weird in this mirror match for neither
Yeah.
of us.
3 for Pete.
Yep.
And let's
I think we should top deck a Hiram. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Should I top deck a Hiram? Is that a good idea? Still got one item. Played a couple bells for free. 3 of them, I think. That feels good.
plus for 3. Pass.
Already all the things. Draw for turn. I will spend 4 on a McDuck Manor. I'll send both bells into Scrooge. And I will quest for 2 with Cogsworth, question mark, and pass.
All right, ready and draw.
Manor feels okay. We got the 5/5s off the board.
Let's see. We'll send Pete into Cogsworth.
Yep.
Get 2 damage for that. I'm going to spend 5 for Baymax.
Okay.
Heal Pete and gain 2 lore.
Yep. And that is a interplay and winning quest ability?
Yep.
Okay. Fun. I saw you ink that earlier. I should have remembered. Baymax.
Well,
That's
quest. 1.
yep.
Pass.
All right. Already everything. I'll get 2 for the manor. We'll draw for turn. I will spend 4 for Hiram Flaversham. We'll pop the popsicle and draw 2. I'll spend 1 and play a popsicle. Draw off the popsicle. I will ink a Hiram. And it all feels bad. Pass.
Ready and
Yep.
draw.
Next game, I should remember that it has a Baymax. Next episode. Because that 2 lore was a lot. I think it's a 2/6.
For Anna.
Mm-hmm. And Baymax is a hero. Oops.
And
On a quest for 1 more when you have a hero, right?
yeah, 1 extra lore.
Okay. And Mickey and Baymax are heroes?
Yes.
Okay.
Quest 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright. I will ready the things. Not looking very good for me. 2 for the manor. Look at that, double digits. Draw for turn. I'll quest with Hiram for 1. Banishing the popsicle. Drawing 2. I will. What do we have to do? We have to take out Baymax Plus. That seems difficult. I will. I will use Cogsworth to sing That the Storm Rage on Baymax. Draw 1 off of that. I don't think I can get there. 2 for a Smee. 3 for Lawrence, and I've run out of ink to play songs. So we'll go to game 2.
All right.
Good game.
Yeah. I was a little nervous. I had 2 or 3 Scrooge McDucks in hand and 2 Let the Storm Rage On. So that's why I had to ink that Hiram.
Right?
That was not great.
Yeah, I run 9 uninkables, and at League on Wednesday night this week, I pitched 6, and I ended up with 4 uninkables in my hand at the start of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, this deck is very like high rolly.
Yeah.
So you end up mulliganing a lot, and yeah, it's really easy to draw into a bunch of uninkables.
Yeah, mine's fairly safe. Mine's more the mid-range build, but yeah, when I saw almost half my uninkables on my open hand, I was like, that mathematically should not happen very often. But I guess it's gotta
seems to happen. Seems to happen more than it should.
Right? Well, I will go first in game 2.
Yep.
We know what we're looking for. Remember, Baymax is there. He can just gain more for free. Which feels bad. Do we keep? What do we keep? We do have Item Bell. Definitely keep some ink. We also have a Hiram. We'll try and hold on to that. I'm going to put back 3.
Okay.
Put back 3 and hope for the best.
I'm gonna do the same 3.
Realized I should probably mute and chat with you guys while I shuffle, but I didn't. So, sorry. All right, good luck in game 2.
Yep, whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'm going to think a Smee. spend 1 for a Fortisphere, draw a card, and then we'll play a Bell banishing the Fortisphere and pass. Feel like I get that more than I should, but we'll take it.
Sorry, I dropped one of my cards.
No worries.
Right, drop its burn.
Do have a strength in hand and a 2-cost character, so we could be able to control the board early. Unless he bells, obviously. If he bells, we probably just pass. Try and get that 3rd character on the board. The strength is bell, even if he gets to quest for 1 with it.
I think a Cogsworth. One for Mickey. Yes.
All right. Well, ready. We'll draw for turn. I will Inca Hiram Flaversham. I'll spend 2 for Duke Weaselton. Bell will quest for 1, and I'll pass.
Turn.
Well, I just pushed the wrong button. Reset lore. Reset lore. There we go. We got it updated. Him missing the bell is very helpful for us. I do have a 3-cost character. It's Lawrence and Strength in my hand. Love to find an item for the other Hiram in my hand. Also, gotta make sure I'm muted, not just on my phone and everything.
Manor. Play another Mickey.
Did you pass?
Yeah, no,
okay,
pass.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah, no worries. Sometimes I forget to hit the button, so like I'll say it and not hit spacebar. Ready and draw for turn. I will spend 2 for a Calhoun. I will think a Cogsworth. And Bell will sing Strength on one of your Mickey Mouses.
Okay, he takes 1 damage.
Oh, sorry. Strength, I have 3 characters.
Oh, I'm sorry, Strength.
Yep. No worries. I usually say the wrong thing, so I had to make sure I had the right card. And Duke will quest for 2. And then I'll pass.
Oh.
Gotta see if we can out aggro the aggro.
Think another Mickey.
Yep.
And for Palace. Oh, I passed.
Okay. Already. Draw for turn. I will think of Pete. And for 4, I guess I'll overpay for Lawrence. He's worth it. And I will quest for 4 and pass.
Rough turn.
So I've got Hiram in my hand with no items, but he's got 1 strength characters that can get taken out. And Lawrence is a big boy that can cover Alice, so we feel pretty okay at this time. It can go sideways pretty quick though. Throw down a Scrooge McDuck, give it ward. So at this point I don't have any songs in my hand. Don't tell him that though. Shh, it's our secret.
Anna.
Yep.
4 Pluto.
Okay. Now does he quest with Alice to give Pluto awards, so I can't do the thing?
Alice is going to sing
Oh.
Strength of a Raging Fire on your Calhoun.
Yep.
And Mickey will quest for 1.
Okay.
Yes.
Ready all the things. Draw for turn. I will spend 4 for a Hiram. And then, so Pluto gets +4 when he has no damage, correct?
Yep.
Okay. We will use Bell and then Lawrence. Take out Pluto.
Yeah.
And we will quest for 2 with Duke Weaselton up to 9 and pass. That Pluto feels bad. It suddenly makes me feel worse about the things I get to do. Probably should have played the one card that I have.
1 for Fortisphere, draw.
Yep. I didn't want to just play 1 cost on turn 4, but might have been the right thing to do to hook out there. Take out Mickey or something. Hopefully we can find an item and Hiram can do Hiram things.
For Pete, no actions.
Okay. I love that his name just became Pete No Actions.
Gonna sing Strength of Raging Fire again on your Lawrence.
Yep.
Quest for 1 with a Mickey. And yes.
All right. Ready all of the things. Draw for turn. We will spend 4 on a McDuck Manor. And I will quest for 3 and pass.
Draw.
I guess that's an okay thing when you can't take it out for a few turns. You can take out Duke Weaselton with Pete and then leave the manor. I still would like 1 more item. Just 1 more item to get the, get the train started. Get the wheels turning. Have this Captain Hook in my hand. I can ink or play. I've got lots of options.
2 for Smee.
Mr. Smee.
We'll put 3 damage on Duck Manor.
Yep. Let me know in the chat if you think I can draw a popsicle this time. I think we can do it. I think we've looked at enough cards. We're due for another popsicle.
These 2 will take out Duke.
Yep.
Got 1 damage. And yes.
All right. Well, ready. We'll draw for turn. We will. We'll spend 4 for Hiram Flaversham. 2 for the manor. And Hiram will quest for 1. Up to 15. And I'll pass. You'd think I'd find a popsicle eventually, but.
Draw.
Did not need. Another Hiram
For
Flaversham.
popsicle.
There's. You found my popsicle. Way to go.
Mm-hmm. Heat and Smee will finish off the manor.
Yep.
And 1 for another popsicle.
Okay.
Or sorry, Fortitude.
I mean, yeah, the gray popsicle.
Alice will quest for 2.
Yep.
Give Ward and another Lord a Mickey.
Yep.
He'll quest for 2. Yes.
All right. Already all the things. Draw for turn. Well, at least I finally get to play my Captain Hook. I will quest for 2 with my Hirams and pass with no cards in hand.
All right. Ready. Draw. Oh, sorry. He should have 1 damage.
Yep. I still forget that all the time somehow. So we could pay to
Don't
store
think
my
there's any getting out of this one. Take out a Hiram with that.
Yep.
And these 2 can't do anything. Put on a manor, but that's too late. So I think we'll go to the next game.
All right. I don't usually look through the top of my deck at the end of a game, but I just really want to see how far I have to go to get a popsicle or 40 sphere. Okay, another Hiram first. This is not a fun. Wow.
Yeah, they're buried.
I must have taken them out of the deck on accident. All right. At least I got to start running at the start and then put down the manor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not empty-handed very often with this deck. If you can start your draw engine, you usually do okay. And that may be the first time that I've played Hiram twice in a row without any interaction from it.
Yeah, you got to get something down.
Yep. All right, game 3. So we'll hope to find out our engine. We'll hope to control early. Big body characters can be helpful to take out Lawrence. Remember that Pluto can come. Remember that Baymax exists. It's like Rapunzel, but he gets lore instead of cards. And they can do it again when he quests, and he's a 2/6. 2/6 is big. I gotta remember to shuffle my deck farther. I always forget. I should shuffle my deck where they can see it. Look at the cards we've got. We've got some things.
Went back 6.
I'll put back 5. And when I played Bell Turn, I didn't know that was going to be my only item that I saw the entire game. Reset. Reset the lore on the old scoreboard. I think I like that scoreboard. My wife told me I should make it so that the mats are both right side up, which is totally an option. Like this is how it looks when I stream live at places, so I was okay with it. But let me know in the chat. Would you rather have the mats in a format that they're both just right side up, or is it side by side? Okay. All right. Good luck in game 3, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna ink a Mickey. Okay, 1 for Mickey. Yes.
All right. Draw for turn. I will ink a Binja and pass. Well, that felt bad.
Draw.
We missed turn 1 altogether. Oh, next episode of Tailspin Scooby-Doo Bop, Scabadoo Bop. Yeah.
Strength of Raging Fire.
I like that though.
1 for another Mickey.
Yep.
Plus with this one.
All right. Draw for turn. I will ink a bell. Play 2 for a Mr. Smee. And pass.
Draw for turn.
We do our Captain Hook 1-drop just then. That's really too bad. He would have been a good deterrent for the mouse not questing.
Plus for 2.
Yep.
Ink a Bell. Pay 3 for Bell.
All right. Ready. Draw for turn. I will ink a Captain Hook. Spend 3 for a Heat No Actions. Me will challenge one of your Mickey Mice. And I will pass. Me takes another damage.
Oh.
Ink the Hook because Smee's probably going to trade it into by Bell if he wants to. But now we could take with the Mickey, so I guess that's less than stellar. But I drew a Cogsworth. Heat No Actions. Might be okay for a minute. He's at 3 lore. Gotta update that. I'm sitting on Hiram, Nick, Benja, Zeus, Cogsworth. If I draw inkable cards, I've got some options. I didn't do the math that he can trade Mickey into Smee. At least I've got Pete to trade with Bell if I need to.
Hiram.
Yep.
Pay 4 for Pluto.
Okay.
Quest for 2.
Alright. Already, I'll set. Draw for turn. I will ink a Benja. I'll spin 4 for a McDuck Manor. And Smee, and then Pete will hit Pluto.
Okay.
And I will pass. Alright. Mana
Well.
feels okay. Gonna live a turn, at least.
For Popsicle, wish I didn't ink that Pyrum.
Right? That's always a hard choice.
Bell's gonna sing Storm Rage on your Pete.
Yep.
Draw for that.
Well, now we've got no characters, and that doesn't feel that good. Thanks for the subscription, Nahuel Mazeo. Awesome. Thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate that.
One for another Fortisphere. And ink a Pete. 3 for Alice.
Alice, she becomes an issue.
Plus for 1. Yes.
Alright, we'll ready all the things. 2 for the manor. Draw for turn. We will ink what will we ink? I think we will pay 2 for a Smee, and we will ink a Cogsworth and pass. This does not feel great, folks.
Draw.
No Popsicles or Fortispheres. I've got Nick Wild and Hiram in my hand, and Zeus. So if he plays a Scrooge, I can Zeus that. Alice, Smee can take care of Alice in 2 turns.
Pay 4. Scrooge McDuck.
Okay. We'll have to pay to Zeus that because I didn't play
Alice is in a quest for 2.
Yep.
Give an extra lore and ward to the Mickey. He's in a quest for 2.
Yep.
Bella's gonna sing Strength of a Raging Fire on the Smee.
That will take care of that, won't it?
Yes. No cards.
Right. 2 for the manor. Draw for turn. Well, all of the things I can do feel pretty bad at this point, I think. I will pay 4 and Zeus the Scrooge.
Ooh.
And I will ink a Nick Wild and pass.
Ready. Draw.
Yeah, we definitely should have played Nick or Hiram
I'll
with
do
no effects
5
last
for
time.
Cogsworth.
Hiram could have
For
survived.
2 with Alice.
And
We'll give
Zeus.
lore and ward to Belle. She'll quest for 2. Mickey's gonna quest for 1.
Yep. 15 is a lot. I'll get 2 more from my manor. Don't feel like there's well, I will lose the game.
Yeah, these 2 got ward. You can't really sing on them.
Yep. Can't sing on them, no characters.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
And I had the turn before when I played Smee, I could have played a Hiram with no effect and then sang Zeus, which would have helped a little, but not much, I don't think.
Yeah, not a ton.
Yeah, but seeing, I guess I shouldn't have complained about only seeing 1 Fortisphere last game, because this game I saw none. With 2 Hirams in hand. Well, good games.
Yeah, good game. This deck is hard to win with on the play. Or sorry, on the draw. On the draw, it's hard to win with.
Yeah. So as a winner, you report then for
Yeah.
for the league? Okay.
Yeah, I'll record it. Yep.
Awesome. Do you need to go? Or do you want to play some matches just for fun? I got most of a different
I
deck.
could play one more quick game. Then I gotta go.
Okay.
If you got something you want to test out.
Let me. I mean, I don't know if my other deck that's mostly built is Steel Song, and I don't think that does much better against that. But I would love. We'll have you go first, and I'll just play this deck again. I'll see if I can figure out some more lines if that's all right.
On the draw, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Early Lorcana, right? Forrest, we started at 8:30. Sorry, I was talking to my chat. I forgot to mute myself.
Oh.
which feels less important now that the official league matches are over.
Yeah.
So do you have a pretty good local league around where you are?
I got a shop that plays on Saturdays, which I have not really gone to. I work like rotating shift work.
Right.
So I'm
Yeah.
off like three out of every 5 weekends, and then it's hard to go on a Saturday in
Yeah.
the middle of the day. That's why I joined this. This is something at least, and then I'll play on PixelBorn every now and then, or Canito
Yeah.
when I have time.
Right. I've tried, man. I really want to like Lorcanito because like it's easy, web browser. It's get there. I just like even if like I'm probably more talkative than I need to be during the games on PixelBorn, but like I just that little bit of human interaction that PixelBorn gives is enough for me to like it a lot more than Lorcanito.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and when
Or
you
Canito's nice, like when I don't have a lot of time. I know that's gonna be a quick match,
yeah,
just to
yep.
kind of test something out.
All right, we'll see if we can find an item or two. And we'll got to remember that you have Baymax. That's always scary.
Yeah.
Especially as a 2/6 that's like highly likely he's going to get at least one quest off.
Right. Yeah, unless I'm playing Ruby Sapphire and they brawl them right away.
Right.
I'll put back 5.
I'm going to put back 7. Feel like I got to look really hard for that one drop. Which I usually do anyways. Last time I kept a Smee and a Benja. Like Benja isn't great, but if you happen to popsicle, I can Benja before you get your Hiram down. That would feel pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, not finding a one drop against the aggro deck, especially an aggro deck that turn 3 is having ward and turn 4 is having ward and giving ward. And that Pluto.
The only other one I don't have. I got 4 1-drops, which are the Mickeys,
Right.
and then the Bells, which I have to high roll for most of the time.
Right.
But it doesn't. I don't know. It still scares me to do that.
Yeah. My deck generally my deck has so many 2s and 3s, the Benjas, the Petes, Lawrence's, Smees, Duke, that if I don't have Bell or an item, I don't really feel bad throwing back 7.
Yeah.
Because I'll usually still be okay on turns 2 and 3, and that gives me a better chance of finding either I run 2 Captain Hooks, and then the 8 items are my only 1-drops.
Okay.
All right, good luck and have fun.
Yep. Let's see. Think of Mickey. Like popsicle. Draw. Popsicle. Bell.
All right. We'll draw for turn. I will think of Benja. Gotta go back over to there. My least favorite thing is if I click off PixelBorn for stream stuff and forget to click back. 1 for the Fortisphere, draw off the Fortisphere, and pass.
Ready? Draw.
Now I just gotta find a Hiram this game and we'll be okay.
Quest for 1.
Yep.
Compete. Place me. Pass.
Alright. Already, get set, get draw. I will. Alright. I will ink a Strength of Raging Fire. And for 2, I'll play out my Smee to see if you have a Strength of Raging Fire in a character. And we'll pass.
Drop the turn.
Yep. If I get to turn 4, I've got Hiram, then Nick.
Bill's going to sing Storm Rage on. I'm Smee. I'll draw a card.
Yep.
One for Fortisphere. Draw.
Forrest, I also like early Lorcana. Feel free to jump onto PixelBorn after this game. We'll run some matches.
Banish the Fortisphere. Play a Bell.
Well, that feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not for me, though. Feels good for him.
Yeah. Plus with the Smee.
Yep.
Ink the Manor. Play another Smee.
That's a lot happening over there.
Yeah.
10 ink worth of cards on turn 3. Besides the 2 items, so yeah, 12 ink worth of cards. Draw for turn. I will ink a Nick Wild. He's my imitation crab since half my items are popsicles. I will spend 3 to let the storm rage on your Smee.
This one?
Yep. Yeah, the hurt one, please. We'll draw a card off of that. We will. Do we take out a singer? Do we know it? I'm going to quest for 2. I feel like I should get some lore. And then I'll pass.
Draw.
We got Hiram, Nick, Pete, Manor, and 2 Along Came Zeus's. So if we get these 4 cost characters down, and this feels like a really good trade. It
I'll
feels to
take
trade.
Smee. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those trades that you have to do, but feels really bad.
One for Fortisphere.
Oh man.
Ink the Baymax.
Thanks for the reminder that he's there.
3 for Pete, no actions, and quest for 3.
Yep. Doubling it up to 6. Alrighty, all the cards. Draw for turn. I will ink a Pete. I'll spend 4 for Hiram Flavor Sham. Banish the Fortisphere and draw 2. And I will pass. And update my ink to 4 like it's where it should be. And I will try to get him, but this is a tough matchup on the draw.
4 for Pluto.
That's part of the problem.
Quest for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Pass.
And you're already at double digits. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to spend 1 play a popsicle. I'm going to...
Did you draw?
Yeah, the popsicle was my draw.
Oh, no, I mean,
No,
did you
off the
draw for the
pop. Nope,
popsicle?
nope. I forgot it did things when it came in. Thank you. Yep, that is part of the game. Hiram will sing, and then along came Zeus on Pluto.
Okay.
I will ink a bell. I'll spend 1 for Captain Hook and 2 for Mr. Smee, and pass. Look at me forgetting how the popsicle works. You get to draw for that when you play. How neat is that?
Or another Pluto.
Well, that's fun.
3, 4. Yes.
That's difficult to get through there. Up to 14. Draw for turn. Ready the Hiram. Let's add both of these in my opening hand, so might as well sing Zeus on that Pluto too.
Yep.
And I guess we will trade into Bell and we'll trade Smees. And I will pay 4 for a McDuck Manor, and I will ink Nick Wild. And the screens just went, oh, mine came back, and
Yep.
pass.
Yep.
Alright. How many cards do you happen to have over there?
2.
Okay.
4 for Hiram. Banish Forest Sphere, draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Alright, Inca McDuck Manor. 1 for another Fortisphere, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Plus for 1.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. All the way to 15. 15's a lot. And already all the things, 2 for the manor. Doubles my score. It's not bad. Draw for turn. I will he's got a Hiram. Oh, all the options. I will pay 3 to let Stormy John to Pete for 2 damage. I'll draw a card. Hiram will finish Pete. And I will play a bell, banishing the popsicle. I will ink strength. And I will spend 4 to play Nick Wild, returning the popsicle to my hand, and pass.
Okay. Drop a turn.
Might be too little too late, but
Quest for 1.
yep.
Fortisphere, draw 2. Pay 1 for another Fortisphere.
All right.
Draw.
You got that item train rolling. We are on to episode 4 of Tailspin. Such a fun theme song. I wish I could turn it up and not get copyrighted. Copy who's it wants it. I gotta figure out how to talk more while I stream and be engaging. And look at the camera and not my thing. Hi, welcome to the stream. My name is Wayne Riz. My channel's about life, faith, and gaming. This is a for fun match. Just to practice on the draw.
Duck.
He's big.
And pass.
Alright. Already all the things. I'll gain 2 from the manor. I will draw for turn. I will spend 1 for a Fortisphere. Pyramal Quest for 1. Draw off the Fortisphere. Gotta do all the things. Pyramal Quest for 1. Up to 7. I'll banish the Fortisphere and draw 2. That Scrooge is very big. 5. I'll spend 1 for a Popsicle. Draw off of the Popsicle. I will pay 2 for Calhoun, 3 for Pete, and I will banish this Popsicle, play a bell, and I will, and you just quest, that gets you to 19. 19's a lot, but I can't take him out this time. I'll quest for 3, up to 10, and pass.
Draw for turn.
Yep. Oh, he's doing
almost
math.
there.
Yeah, that
19.
playing 3 characters on one turn is real helpful.
A lot of characters.
Maybe you should have played the Benj instead of the Pete to get rid of the Fortisphere. But no actions is good, because if he has Strength or Storm, I guess nothing is Strength or Stormable right away.
Plus with Hiram. Banish.
Yep.
Draw 2 cards.
Yeah, maybe should have Benjed that time and then Peted the next time.
Mickey. Oh, that probably wasn't right. Oh, wait. Needs a challenge with.
Still got
I only get 2.
2 Storms
2, 3,
and
4,
I think 3 Strengths. I think I inked a Strength, so
9.
we've got some options. If you find an item, we can always remit, draw more. So we've got some things we might be able to do. We've got some things.
2, 6.
6 is a lot.
Alice.
Well, that's gonna be tough to deal with.
Yeah, we'll pass.
All right. We will Ready all of the things. 2 for the manor. 12. We will draw the perfect card. That is not the perfect card. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. All I needed was... I don't know what I needed. Didn't get there. I'll quest to 19 though. That sounds fun.
Yeah. I was a little worried about this Hiram and your Calhoun,
Yeah, I
but
couldn't... I would
you
have
have
needed...
to sacrifice somebody else.
Yep, which would leave me short on lore. Or if I...
Yeah,
And I had so many characters, if I do a strength, that would just take care of Hiram.
right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but yeah, you got one too many.
Yep. I mean, I could have had my last 2 storms, and that would have got me there, but that would have been pretty lucky. Alright, well, thanks for the games.
Yeah, thanks.
Have a good day, man.
Yep, you too.
He was the winner. I didn't check Discord earlier because I asked if anybody wanted to play other games. General, it doesn't look like it because you can play a challenge. Nope, nobody there. So we will just play on PixelBorn. The question is, do we keep playing this deck? We probably should because there's a tournament tomorrow, the Big Dizriz Invitational at JNL. And we're playing this deck, or do we quickly put together the Amethyst Steel Burn story deck as Bessie? Wants to call it Burn deck a story deck. I guess we should go to one of these. We will. We have that deck mostly built, and then we got cards from our good friend Krista, Big Diz Riz himself. I also could pull out Steel Song and start playing Steel Song, which I really enjoy Steel Song. I tried this blue steel list at the start, and I've been enjoying it. Hey, it's Don Carnage. You know what? I also wish PixelBorn would let us play best of 1 matches, and not best of 3. How do you create a deck? On PixelBorn, sorry. Collection? Decks. New deck. Gotta at least put the colors in. Purple, gray. We'll call it a story. I can get behind a story deck since we're getting lore. I totally didn't click on gray. Alright. There we go. Home play. Ranked. Ranked is still not available. Okay. I think I needed... I don't have enough Smees and Pete's. That's part of the problem. But Big Diz Riz brought me cards. And I don't know where I put them. I found them. I found my cards, guys. I found my cards. We're gonna. Let's go looking for practice. All right. We asked if anybody wants to jump on the PixelBorn. So I need to sleeve these cards in purple so I can borrow my Smees. But I have not yet done that. Also, my office is a mess. Also, my dog is sleeping over here. Should I have a dog cam? Let me know in the chat if I should have a dog cam. Just like set up a dog cam. So this is what we needed. I don't even know what we have. So many boxes, so many things. A lot of people when they do this, they like show you their whole desk and the mess it is, but my desk is a mess mostly with not Lorcana stuff. So it wouldn't even be that exciting of a mess. Let's get 8 gray sleeves here. And figure out this deck real quick. I have 7 sleeves in that package. I used to be a gray sleeve guy, and then I switched to a purple sleeve guy. But I haven't made the entire change yet. It's at 52, but I already have 1 Honeymaron, so we only need 7 sleeves. That's good. Leave these 7, and then we'll grab like a Smee or something. Giant Cobra, he discards. So, somebody in the LCCCCCCC, the Legends Cross-Continental Clash. I don't know the exact name of it. Ran a similar deck to this. The hope is to kind of aggro early, and then play cards that just gain you lore later. So you have Honey Marin, 2-drop. If they have an auxiliary character, you gain a lore. Giant Cobra. If you discard a card, you gain 2 lore. Goats, Bouncing Goats, Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. Did I totally miscount the sleeves that I had? I think we have to count cards again. Let's put one more in there, and then count them. You just put something random, like a Lawrence or Captain Hook. Let's go with Smee. Smee's early. Let's go with Lawrence. You know what? Let's go with a Lawrence. Hopefully I don't already have 4 Lawrences in here, because I didn't have this Smee start. Also, I'm hungry. This is my breakfast. And I've been eating. It's a granola bar. What's a protein granola bar? What's up, dog? Dog, do you want to say hi to the stream? Let's keep. I gotta keep my chat somewhere that I can only see it. There's my chat. Alright. Alright. Let's say hi to the dog. Alright. Come over here. Come over here. Alright. Ready? Stretch, stretch. You want to say hi to the stream? Alright, come here. Oh, this is Luca. Oh, Luca's squirming. We gotta set up a dog cam. I should do that on my streams. Set up a dog cam. Let's count our cards real quick and just make sure we're playing with 60. And make sure we didn't already have 4 Lawrences. Lawrence I? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. 20. 19. I don't count so well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're playing the bosses on a roll with Let's Just Dig. $19. Let's grab another Lawrence. Most of my Lorcana cards don't live in my office, so I'm limited on what I can do live and on the fly. He's already wearing that color sleeve. Look at that. Alright. Let's look for a game. Oh, I sweat you couldn't even see me count. Sorry, guys. Hello, hello.
Oh, how's it going, Wayne?
Wayne Riz.
Winners.
Wayne Riz, how are you? I'm streaming. I'm guessing you're streaming at this time?
Yep. Is that okay?
That is perfectly great. I would love to be annihilated by the Earlmeister on his stream and my stream. So like your stream of a lot of people and my stream of 4 people. So
I don't really look at the numbers. You see, when I stream, I hide the numbers. So
awesome.
Whether I have little people in the stream or a lot, I will always be the same person.
I like that. I like that. I have it up because I like to know if there's anybody to talk to, but I shouldn't. I should just talk to nobody if there's nobody, and to people if there's people.
Sometimes I have a lot of viewers and no one wants to talk to me. I still talk anyways.
Right? Awesome. Yeah. And your keyword, your catchphrase is ultra megatonic. Is that the word?
Yeah, it's actually just a word, and then people decided it's
your
catchphrase, and I'm like, okay.
Like, yeah, we accidentally did that.
I like your map, though.
Thank you. Cool. I made that in the first set when you couldn't buy the official ones.
Yeah.
Because usually I wouldn't take something that's trademarked and have somebody make me a mat with it, but when you couldn't buy anything official, I was like, well, we'll make them now. And I have some other official ones, but I like the Goofy movie a lot, so.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Can I get a 3 stacks for my cut, please and thank you?
Yeah, let's go 2, 3, 1.
I'll do 2, 3, 1 as well, and 2, 3,
Okay.
1 will be the rest of the game.
All right, sounds good.
Very much. Good luck. Let's have fun.
Hey, good luck to you. So Earlmeister has that streamer bar, so he can show you guys his cards. I gotta reach out to Pavel. See if I can get that streamer bar. Wow. We have some cards. We'll be able to play early. We'll be able to play early, for surely. That could feel bad. I think we're gonna keep. We're not gonna keep. I'm gonna put back 1.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna put back 3.
Yep. So what time is it over in your part of the world?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock? Okay. It's I'm on the west coast of the United States, so it's 10 in the morning for me.
Nice.
I just played. I'm part of an online league with Silent Knights stuff, and so just played our league match there, and have a fairly flexible schedule. So we'll just keep playing a little bit of Lorcana.
Nice. Always fun. I'll do 2, 3, 1, please.
Yep. And you can do 2,
And
3, 1
same
the
for
rest of the
you.
time. Yep.
All right. Sweet. Okay, I'm ready when you are. Let's have fun.
Let's have fun. I'm going to ink a foil magic broom. Pay 1
Ooh.
for a Diablo. Yeah, I got the foil magic broom. I got that high money deck. And
Ready, set,
we'll pass
draw.
it to you.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and start us off by inking the Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
And for 1, Capitan Hook.
Oh, he's a good captain. Already set, draw. I will quest for 1 with Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
I will ink a Chernobog's followers. For
Yep.
1, I'll play a Chernobog's followers. And for 1, I'll fire the cannons at your Captain Hook, somewhat fittingly.
Ouch.
And then we'll pass.
Ready, set, draw. Ink a fairy ship.
Yep.
Calhoun. Yes.
Oh, Calhoun, that's scary. Already all the things. That fairy ship, though, that is a played against a deck that was run that, and that 4 willpower can be a big hassle.
It is indeed.
I will quest for 1 with Chernobog's followers and banish that to draw a card.
Yep.
I will pay 2 for the Amethyst Chromacon.
Whoa. Party time.
Party time, just all the cards. All the cards and all the hands. And I will...
Give me a card.
No, I think we'll wait for that. We'll ink a White Rose, spend 1 for a Diablo.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll quest for 1. And
Sounds
then
good.
we'll pass.
Ready, set, and draw. I will ink a Nottingham.
Okay.
For 3, Calhoun fairy ship. I will take out Diablo.
Yep, I'll draw a card.
Into. Mm-hmm. And I will pass my turn.
All right. Already, I'll set. I'll draw for turn. I will quest for 1 with Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spin 3, play a snake into Calhoun.
You mean Fox?
Yep, I do mean Fox, thank you.
Yep. All right. Trade.
Cards in your hand? Yep.
The Fox also gets vanished.
Yep. I can math, thank you.
I have 3 cards in my hand.
3 cards. I will... You know what? What will we do?
My hand has been ready for years.
I will ink a giant cobra and play a Diablo, and then we'll pass.
Nice. Okay. Gain a lore. Ready, set, draw. Ink a cobra.
Yep.
Four. Amethyst Chromicon, Mr. Shmee.
Okay.
Quest for 1 with Calhoun.
Yep.
And pass my turn.
Alright. I will ready all the things. Draw for turn. I will quest for 1 with Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
I will spend 3 for a Fox. So the right one. Return Diablo. And yeah, we'll trade with Calhoun again.
Okay.
That worked pretty well last time. I will... Cards in your hand?
1.
1, okay. I will spend 1 for Diablo and pass.
Ready, set, draw. Trigger Chromicon. We both draw.
Okay.
I also forgot my lore.
Yep.
I will then...
This is a wild mirror match. Earl Match is a cool dude. He streams a
Ink
lot.
Pete.
Yep.
Play John Silver. Your Diablo can't challenge.
Okay.
Quest for 2 with Mr. Shmee.
Yep.
And pay 2. Put both of them inside the ferry ship.
Okay. Does being inside the ferry ship do anything, or just get them places?
They like to travel.
Okay, good.
It doesn't do anything.
Cool. I like to do that too when you have extra ink. I'll draw for turn. I will. And John Silver is +1 strength and lore per location?
No. This one prevents you from challenging.
Okay, yeah. Okay. On play. Okay. All the way up to 7. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to spend 1 for Magic Broom.
Mm-hmm.
And weave 3 for a White Rose. I'll gain a lore from the rose.
Sounds good.
And since I can't challenge, I will quest for 1.
Mm-hmm.
And pass the turn.
All right. Ready, set, gain a lore.
Yep.
Draw. Trigger Chromicon. Draw.
Yep.
I will then...
We're holding on to a Benja and 2 Cobras. I could Benja his Chromicon, because I seem to be... So I'm almost out of cards too, so I appreciate it. I could also Chromicon on my turn. Could be alright.
Give me 1 second, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Cards in hand?
3.
Think the library.
Yep.
3, John Silver. 3, another John Silver that prevents you from attacking.
Yep.
The white can't attack.
Alright.
John Silver will take out Diablo.
Yep, I'll draw a card.
Mr. Smee will quest for 2.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Already all the things. Draw for turn. So what does your other John Silver do?
He gains resist +1 and 1 lore for every location.
Okay. All right. Looking dangerous.
Dangerous.
The magic broom will quest for 1. I will banish him to he's a play another character. Okay, gotta remember it. I'll pay 1, play Maleficent, trigger the broom, draw a card.
Okay. Yeah.
I will cards in hand.
0.
That's not very many. I'll pay 3 for a giant cobra. Discard a snake for 2 lore.
Nice.
White Rose can't challenge. I will. You're getting really close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next time I'll have to do some things. I'm going to ink a snake. And White Rose will quest for 1, and then I'll pass.
Okay. Ready. Set. Draw.
Yep.
Trigger Chromicon.
Okay.
We both draw.
Yep.
Cards in hand.
3.
One for the Bayou.
Okay.
1. Me will go inside the Bayou.
Yep.
Me will quest for 2. 1, 2. Trigger Bayou. Draw and discard.
Okay.
And I will discard John Silver.
Yep.
2 for 7 Dwarves Mine.
Yep.
2. I will move Smee into the 7 Dwarves Mine.
Yep.
I will take Maleficent. Yeah.
Yep.
And I also forgot my lore from Fairy Ship. Is that okay if I get it?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. And then I will quest for 2 with both of these John Silvers. Go to 15.
Yep.
And quest for John Silver. Go to 18. Pass my turn.
Would your John Silver quest for 4? You have 3 locations plus his 1, or?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see the 7 Dwarves Mine.
Right. Yeah. You played a lot of locations. He was only a little bit scary until you played 2 more locations. I'll ready all the things. We'll draw for turn. Well, I don't think we'll get there, but let's see how close we can get. I'll pay 3 for a giant cobra. Discarding Cusco for 2 lore. I'll quest for 2 to 15. And I'll pay 2 for Honeymaron with your exerted character. Gain another 1 to 16, and I'll pass.
All right. Gain 3 for my locations.
Yep.
Okay. Game 2.
Game 2.
You're going first again?
Yes, please.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I hadn't played this deck, but it looked like fun.
It is. It is pretty fun.
I don't have all the Smees in it because they're in a different deck that has different color sleeves currently. I usually run all my decks in the same color sleeves so that I can just borrow cards easily because I like steel, but I don't really want to have 12 copies of Smee.
That's exactly how I have mine set up. Everything is sleeved the same.
Yeah. Yep. I was all in gray, but I made a change because he's like a fairly cheap brand that I bought a year ago when I started playing. But now I switched to some Dragon Shields purple, so I just don't have all the decks in that yet.
Sometimes Dragon Shields or like LGSs would have what do you call this, sale with the Dragon Shields. Like I
Yes.
bought my Dragon Shields really cheap
Yeah.
for like 80 pounds. I think I got like 12, 13 boxes.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Yeah. And I have about like 6 more left that are not open yet. I only sleeved the playables, of
Right.
course. And I can switch decks in a blink of an eye.
Yeah. So when you stream, do you kind of pick a new deck each day to test out, or what do you usually do?
I do that until I find like a pet deck for the set. Then I would like test that for a week, and then I will change again. I usually end up playing around like 25 decks every set,
Oh wow.
but 2, 3 of those I would play a lot, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Depends.
How would you like the cut to go? I guess I'll mark the 1.
Again, please and thank you.
What's that?
2, 3, 1 again, please.
Okay.
It's just a ritual for me. It's the same every game.
Yep.
2, 3, 1.
2, 3, 1, and you can cut the same. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
All right. This is where his chat gets to see his cards, and you guys don't get to see my cards because I gotta send a message to the PixelBorn creator guy. Those locations are gonna be tough. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep all 7 this time.
I'll keep everything as well since you're doing that. I'll follow your lead.
All right. I'm gonna start with inking a Benja, and for 1, playing a Diablo, and then I'll pass.
Ready, set, draw. I will start us off by inking Cobra.
All right.
And feels wrong, but feels right. Captain Hook.
Captain
Pass.
Hook. All right.
Ready to get fire the cannons.
Well, we'll see if we can find one. Draw for turn. We will quest for 1 with Diablo, all the way to 1. I will ink a snake. Feels like the wrong choice. And now that I think through things, and we'll play Cusco. And pass.
Ready, set, draw.
I probably should have played this snake to keep Diablo safe and threaten Captain Hook. That would have been a better play, I think. Because now Captain Hook's just gonna
Ink nothing hand.
down stuff for free.
For 2, play Kowloon. I'll take out Diablo.
Yep. I'll draw a card. I'll ready, set, and draw for turn. I will. Matt Calhoun's looking like she's ready to do some work. I will. Ink a broom. For 1, I'll play a Turnabout's Followers. For 2, I'll play Gather Knowledge and Wisdom and gain 2 lore. And I will. I'll pass.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Ink John Silver.
Yep.
For 3, play the other John Silver.
Look at that.
And I will quest for 1. Yes.
All right. Already, I'll set and draw. I will. I'll ink a white rose. And for all 4, I'll play a goat, gain 1, and
Nice.
pass.
Okay. Ready, set, and draw.
That at least makes this Calhoun not a free quest. Or nothing out there is a free quest. But that's less than stellar. I've got bosses on a roll and Lawrence in my hand. And those are cards. Lawrence, I really want to be able to take out locations. It is, I know Fairy Ship is a 4 strength. I don't know what Bayou is. It might be a more than 4 strength location. Oh man,
Cards in hand.
2.
2 for the mine.
Yep.
Ink the ferry ship.
Yep.
2. Put in Calhoun.
Okay.
And will 1 damage the Chernobygs.
Alright. He'll go away.
Mm-hmm. Quest for 1 with Calhoun. And I will pass my turn.
Alright. Ready, set. Draw for turn. The goat will trade with Calhoun.
Yep.
Gain 1 from the goat going away.
Mm-hmm.
Cusco will quest for 1. I will spend 3 for a Lawrence.
Nice.
And I'll pass.
Ready, set, and draw.
We might get a little bit stuck here. We have bosses
I
on and
will.
Maleficent. And Maleficent's no good right now because of the mine, which we cannot finish taking out next time. That's a bummer. That mine.
Ink Nottingham.
Yep.
3. The library. I forgot my location for the mines. Sorry.
Yep. No worries.
2. Put John Silver or Captain Hook into the mines.
Yep.
I will ping 1 damage to Lawrence.
Absolutely. I should have
I
seen
will
that
take
coming.
out I will take out Cusco.
Yep. I'll draw for Cusco.
Uh-huh. And I will quest for 3 with John Silver.
All right.
Pass.
Oh yeah. That John Silver. Already all the things. Draw for turn. I will spend 3 for Giant Cobra. We'll discard a Maleficent for 2 lore.
Mm-hmm.
And I will quest for 2 with Lawrence.
Sounds
and
good.
pass.
Ready, set, and draw.
Yep, 2 for your locations.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Yep.
I will ink John Silver. For 3, play John Silver
Yep.
into the Cobra. Cobra can't challenge next turn.
Okay.
2 for the dock. Draw 2, no cards in hand.
Yep.
And I have 1 more ink. I will take out the Lawrence with
Yep.
Captain Hook. And I will quest with John Silver for 3. Go to 11. I will then put in John Silver. No. I'll put in Captain Hook inside the library.
Okay.
And
All right. The Giant Cobra can't challenge.
mm-hmm.
Draw for turn. Giant Crowbar will sing bosses on a roll. I look at the top
Mhm.
5 cards, put any number of them on the top or bottom, and gain a lore.
Nice.
We'll gain the lore. We'll look at 5 cards. I don't think I have an answer. We'll put all 5 of those on the bottom.
Okay.
That's how good they were. I will spend 2 for a Honey Marin, gain a lore because of your exerted Capitan Hook.
Okay.
And I'll spend 1 for a Diablo, and I'll pass.
All right. Ready. That. And
Now I'm out of cards
draw.
and out of time, it seems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you gain your 2 for locations?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
I should stop playing locations, honestly. Yeah, I think I have lethal here. 1 for the Bayou, so that's
Okay.
5, 6, 7.
7.
Good game.
Yeah, good game. Thanks for the games, man.
Thank you very much, and good luck with your tournament today.
Hey, thank you.
Have a great day. Bye bye.
You too. All right. We lost. We lost, guys. Let's go home. We do have looking for practice. Somebody commented. All right. We got a guy from the Silent Night Discord jumping on. Do we keep trying this or we just play the deck that we are playing tomorrow? That's the question. Let's go to custom game. We'll name the name it exactly Nate Dog. Nate Dog. We'll try the story deck. Commented at 10:04. He commented 20 minutes ago, so we'll see if he's still around. It was a while. I was busy losing to Earlmeister, Ultra Megatonic. Alright, chat. Reset. We'll go to the chatting screen. I like Earlmeister's philosophy. Like I have the number because I just like to know if people are there. But it shouldn't matter. Like I should talk to the camera whether or not people are there because it will make me better at talking to the camera. I do need to keep the chat somewhere that I can see the chat. So we're gonna move a couple things around, and so I should always be able to see the chat. Well, I should figure out how to put the chat up on the screen. I mean, not figure it out, but I should put the chat up on the screen. Let's see if we can get like something like that. Like that's 3 of them, maybe 4 of them. The last 3 messages. Give some room. Okay. We'll go to the screen and we're gonna add the chat underneath my name. Let's do that. Do we know how to do that? We do know how to do that. We just moved all the things around that we need to do that with. All right. This button. Screen share. That's not at all what we want that to be, but we'll put it right here. Put it right here until we adjust it. Primary display. No. Ecamm live. Comments and reactions. And then we will alt. We'll just bring this in. I don't know if we have just like a really big border there or what's going on with that border. We probably adjust that border. Or do we leave that border? Maybe we leave the border. Let me know in the chat. Do we leave the chat border? Everything else has a border. We definitely should round it. Can I move this? Yes, I can. Okay. We should definitely round the corners. Let's say, do we round the corners and leave the border? Round 2 corners? Put it. we'll line it up with the picture. All right. Annabelle told me to get him. I did not. He was not gotten by me. I may have waited too long on the Nate dog. Let's go here, though. Let's go here. Let's look at what this deck has and maybe figure out what it's supposed to do. We've got 3 costs, so we totally should have played the snake. Captain Hook would have been gone. Bosses on a roll. Those might be my only options. We've got a lot of 1 costs. Once you had the mine out, that was just toast. I don't know if Binja's good in this deck. I do know that Binja is in this deck. I can tell you guys that for sure. Binja is in this deck. I think I put Binja in this deck because I didn't have enough Smees or Pete's to put back and forth. I believe that was my reasoning. And with this Chromacon, though, it was fun to have it out, but not have to use it, where he was using his in game 1. Obviously, his worked for him, because he annihilated me in game 1. And game 2, that John Silver with locations seems like a lot of fun. Honey Marin, Snake, Fox, Rose, Goat, Brooms. So we have a lot of ways to gain lore without questing. But do we have enough ways to gain lore without questing? That's, I guess, the question. Lawrence is also probably in here because I didn't have cards I was supposed to for the deck. Charlie Cannon just seems like it makes sense to have there once in a while. Bosses on a Roll is my addition. Because it seems like later in the... Here's my thinking about the Bosses on a Roll. Also, stay in front of the camera. Here's my thinking on the Bosses on a Roll. Also, my phone wasn't plugged in for that first, 2 hours. If I don't hear from Nate in, the next 5 minutes, I'll probably just jump into one more game with the blue steel deck. Bosses on a Roll, if you're later in the game, obviously you can put things like Gathering Knowledge, Giant Cobra, Goats, and if you have a goat out, the Mims. So being able to look at the top 5 cards and put them top or bottom seems like it could come in pretty handy. Especially if you have a White Rose or a Giant Cobra out that can sing it. Then it gains you a lore, and it lets you look for cards that can just gain you lore. So cards that I don't think were in this deck, I think it was Spessie's deck originally, are Cusco's, Lawrence's, Binja's. I think that should be just Pete's and Smee's. And then yeah. So this is what the deck is. So let's count our cards. Let's count cards, shall we? Class. Cards that can gain us lore without questing. Honey Marin for 1, White Rose for 1, Giant Cobra discard for 2, Goat, Bosses on a Roll. Oh, I made 2. Sorry, Bosses on a Roll, and Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. So those can all gain us the lore. We just gotta figure out what to do early. I think I'm supposed to just put down characters that quest and then draw me cards to replace themselves, so that I don't have to get into the. All right, we will give. I don't remember how long I said I would give Nate Dogg. Also, we're still seriously Disney Plus. If you're listening, I'm sure Disney Plus people are watching this stream. Disney Plus, if you're listening, can we have an on-off setting? Maybe it's there. Maybe we just need to look for it, where we can tell the show that we just want to keep it rolling in the background, so that if I'm streaming and Tailspin is up there because Big Diz Riz Collectibles asked for Tailspin. Also, I would love to know if you're still in the chat. If I play one more game, should I play this deck and see how it goes, or play the Sapphire Steel deck, Dragon Shield, Purple Matte? This is the sleeve I went with. This is the sleeve that I went with. Opt into one, can play after. All right, we'll wait. All right, we'll tell him. We'll let him know. I'll see ya soon. I wonder if he's playing Earlmeister. I wonder if Nate Dogg is playing Earlmeister. There are some changes that I've thought about making to the blue steel deck too. I just never take time to lay it out. Because here's the thing, I really enjoy Lorcana. I also have a job and a family. So I don't Lorcana as much as I want to play Lorcana because oftentimes other things are a priority. Now I do Lorcana quite a bit. I played in League and streamed League on Wednesday. Yesterday was my dad's birthday, so I didn't play yesterday. We should move this slightly so that it is. Oh, we just bumped that. Oh, that moved that because that's connected. All right. Also, I should get a second camera. Let's do that while we wait for Nate Dog. Get a dog cam. What lens is on this? 30mm. That seems reasonable. 20 would be better. 16 to 50. Let's use the kit lens. All right. Do we have a battery? Oh, what's up, Stretcher? We have a battery. Does the battery have juice? Nope, the battery's dead. Oh, we're still. It was finding where the opponent, and I got scared because I thought it was going to like start, but it's not. It's not starting. All right, we're getting a dog cam set up. So if you don't see me for a second, that's why. We put the old battery over here. We take the new battery and put it right in here. We grab a tripod. All right. Our tripod. Oh, we can't go that far. All right, we got a tripod. We got a tripod. I forgot I was wearing earbuds that are connected to my computer, so I almost pulled them either out of my head or out of the computer. Also, my office is. I don't know if you guys can hear me because I'm not near the mic. Wrong one. HDMI. We've got long HDMIs because we stream live sometimes. Alright. Need this guy. We go here. Guys, we're going to have a dog cam in like before you know it. We don't have a scene set up for it. Should probably set up a scene for it though. Alright, we're going to plug this in here. Is that on? Oh, we're on. Alright, that's something. Okay, let's throw up that a lot. Alright. We'll zoom that all the way out. Alright, we're almost there, guys. We're getting a dog cam set up into the Camlink 4K, and then we'll set up a scene. It'll be the dog scene. The audio won't be great because I'm not setting up a new mic for the dog cam. So that's my whoops. Maybe in the future. Alright. We're still not. This should be back. Alright. We're almost ready, pup. We've almost got you. Alright. PixelBorn scenes. I have so many scenes. Let's go to preview mode. So we'll stay where you guys can see this. And we'll go to this scene. And we will just like, where's my overlays? Here's my overlays. We will get rid of this. We get rid of this. We get rid of this. We'll take this and we'll make it big. I know I'm saying things and you guys can't actually see the thing. We'll go widescreen. We'll go like real big here. We'll be centered and centered. Then we need to bring in. We need to choose the camera. So we'll choose. Camlink 4K. All right. And then we should grab a background. So let's go overlays plus documents. Look for the thing. Streaming. Lorcana. Oh, that's a thumbnail. That's that. Do I not just have... Do I not have that regular picture? Huh, weird. Weird. Let's grab this. And we'll scale it way up. We'll scale it way up so it fits behind it. Trying to get the colors. The Arcadia Island color scheme in the old background. Behind the dog cam. Perfect. Perfect. We'll drag it down to the bottom. We'll lock it. We'll lock it. Go back to live mode. And then check it out. Check it out. If you've been here this whole time, thank you. We're waiting on a friend from a Discord who's currently in a game, and we're going to jump into a game with either this deck, the story deck, which I don't know if I like. Might have just been a bad matchup. We should give another chance. Alright, but check this out. I gotta find the right buttons because I don't have it on the stream deck. And it's named this one. Alright. So you brought, hey, that's not for eating. Well, now we have a dog cam. This is not for eating. This is, dog. This is Luca. This is Luca dog. Luca, microphone windscreens, or dead cats as we call them, are not for eating. Let me know in the chat if you like the dog. I like the dog. I can reach far enough to pet the dog. The dog's just hanging out today. We should take a walk soon, huh? Maybe we'll do that. We'll play our games with Nate Dog, and then me and Dog will take a walk. Also, I should have eaten breakfast. Also, by now, I've usually made a smoothie. This streaming in the morning thing is wild. Streaming in the morning is wild. Got a zoom on the dog cam. There we go. That's Luca Dogchich. Oh, we don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. We'll go away from the dog cam for a minute. We'll go back to the looking at our deck cam on the stream deck. Maybe we won't. We may have broken our stream deck. Maybe we didn't break our stream deck. Deck cam. Oh, we're on that one. Go chatting. Okay, that should work. Why didn't that work? This works. It does not go back. Weird. Alright, let's get serious. It's time to get serious, guys. And by serious, I mean I'm gonna put these cards away. I think we'll run the blue steel. Blue steel. Hopefully we have a bunch of people sign up for the Big Dizzers Collectibles Invitational Tournament tomorrow at J&L Games, Kelso, Washington. If we get 32 signups, then the top 8 pricing is 8 boxes. So like the first place guy is 2.5, the second place guy is 2, and then it goes down in math from there. So the last one, I was able to top 8 the last one, and then I lost my first round in top 8, which was a bummer. All right, let's get out blue steel. Let's get out blue steel. We'll see what it can do. Should we look at it and talk through changes that I might make if I were to make changes? First of all, I should sleeve all my cards. And not having a snack break at like 10:30 is weird for me. Also, not eating breakfast is weird. I'll probably have leftover pizza for lunch. Yesterday was my father's birthday, and we had pizza. Also, I have oh. Things are happening.
Oh. Did you end up beating him or did you lose to him?
I lost to Earlmeister very badly.
Well, it's probably just gonna, make you think twice about it. But I beat him 2-0 on the draw pretty easily.
Yeah, I was playing the Amethyst Steel Burn deck for the first time, and he had a bunch of locations, and the John Silver that gets resist and quest for more with locations.
Yep.
And my deck does not. That deck did not have anything to take out locations.
Yep, that makes sense.
How's your day going?
Going great.
Good. Have you
any day I can beat Earlmeister 2-0 on the draw, it's a pretty decent day to me.
Right. Have you played your league game this week already?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you played a challenge game this week already?
Yes. Monday, I'm ahead of the game.
Yeah, I haven't been able to line up schedules for a challenge game yet, but
Yeah, if you want next week, we can totally line one up.
yeah. I mean, if you annihilate me today, maybe not, but yeah, that could be a plan.
Yeah.
A half cut, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. For you?
Yep. Oh,
Are you streaming right now?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so play your best.
Sure. We'll do.
Well, I mean, unless you don't want to, totally up to you.
Let's see here. I'll send 3 back.
All right, I'm gonna send 7 or so back. I like your play, Matt.
Thank you. I love it. I have a champion and a runner-up from last set because that was my first set. But
yeah.
No, this is my Matt.
Yep.
Good to go.
Yep.
All right. Will ink a Tamatoa, pay 1 for a Force Sphere, draw, banish Force Sphere, play it, balance, pass turn.
All right, we're doing those kinds of things.
We are doing those kinds of things.
Excellent. I'll draw for turn. I will ink a Grammatala. I'll pay 1 for a Fortisphere.
Oh, those kinds of things,
Those
huh?
kinds of things. We'll draw off the Fortisphere. And it seems like, unfortunately, that's where my turn ends.
All right.
So we'll pass.
Go. Draw for turn. I will exert 1 ink, pay 1 for Popsicle, draw. I'll ink another Tamatoa, quest
right.
1 to 1, and I will pass turn.
All right. I'm happy to see 2 of those Tomatoas in the inkwell at least. Draw for turn. I will ink a Lawrence. I'll pay 2 for a Calhoun and pass.
Draw. Link a Lawrence for turn.
Yep.
Exert 3 for Benja, banish your Fortisphere.
Yep.
I'll pass turn there.
All right. Ready. I'll draw for turn. I will spend 1, play a Fortisphere, draw off the Fortisphere. I will ink a Bell, and I'll pay 2 for a Mr. Smee, and I'll pass.
Okay.
His deck also seems to be a mid-range.
Seeing Storm onto the Smee.
Yep.
Draw off that. I'll ink a Grammatala, pay 4 for a Grammatala. Look at the top 2. Keep 1. I will sing Strength onto the Calhoun.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Alright, we'll ready the things. We'll draw for turn. I will ink a Captain Hook. Spend 4 for a Hiram. Banish a Fortisphere to draw 2. And I will send Smee. Oops. I will see if it reconnects.
Oopsies. All
Yep, I'll spend Smee into Benja.
Gotcha.
And I will pass.
I'll draw. Alright. I'll link a bell for turn.
Yep.
I'll play Cogsworth, quest 2 to 3, pass turn.
Alright. I will ready. Draw for turn. I will.
Careful with your hand.
Yep, I do that. I just lay it out flat pretty much.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like.
Yep.
I will Incapete. For 2, I'll play a Smee. For 3, I'll play a Pete. And Hiram will sing Along Came Zeus on your Gamatala. And I will pass.
Pay 4 for Hiram. Finish Popsicle. Draw 2. One for Popsicle. Draw.
Yep. We have Hiram, we have Manner, and we have Strength. That Hiram's gonna probably still be there to draw more cards next time, which is less than ideal. But it will be okie dokie artichoke. And his popsicles on Batman's face, which I find funny. Ha.
Quest 1.
Yep.
Go to 4. Pass turn.
Alright. Already all the things. I'll draw for turn. I will spend 4. I'll spend 5 for a Cogsworth. Smee will challenge into Bell. Oh, that doesn't even finish it, does it?
Nope, doesn't finish it.
Okay. Rats. I
Does 2.
gotta do resist math. Yeah, do you mind if I undo that?
Yep, go ahead.
Alright. Yeah, we'll figure things out. Man, resist math is hard. We will sing Strength on Hiram.
Take 3.
With Hiram. And we'll sing Strength on Hiram with Pete.
Another 3.
And Smee will quest for 2. And then we'll pass.
Sure.
Resist math is hard.
Cards in hand.
Just 1.
Okay.
For now.
Straightforward enough. Yeah, for now. Get 1 for Fortisphere. Draw.
Yep.
Link a hook. Pay 2 for a Calhoun. 3 for a Lawrence.
That's some stuff.
Okay, it's your turn to play, and now it's my turn to play some stuff. Let's see here.
I forgot to pass last time, sorry.
Oh, okay. All good. 8, so I'll go to 6. Let's. Quest 1, pass turn.
Alright. We'll ready all the things. Draw for turn. We will pay. Man, that feels bad. Pay 1 for a Captain Hook. And you know what? I don't really like any of my options. I'm gonna pay 4 for a McDuck Manor, and I'm going to quest for 6
Okay.
and pass.
Sure. Not straightforward enough, at least. 9, 3, need that. Okay. 4, banish, Forest Sphere, draw 2. A link, a Hiram. Cards in hand.
None.
Okay.
No, I couldn't find any items to banish with Hiram.
These 2 into Cogsworth.
Yep.
I think. Hold on, let me think on that.
Absolutely.
Doesn't really matter yet. We'll do that.
Okay.
So 2 on Bell, 2 on Cogsworth. I'll take out Smee here.
Yep.
2 damage on there. Go to 7 there. I will then take out Pete here.
Yep.
Put 2 damage on. I'll heal.
Yep.
And I'll pass turn.
All right. I get 2 for the manor. Ready, set, and draw. Play 1 for a popsicle. Quest for we'll draw off the popsicle. We'll quest with Hiram for 1. Banishing the popsicle to draw 2. Cogsworth is still there, given everything resists.
Yep.
I will throw Captain Hook into Calhoun. Do the last one. And I will play a Smee and a Duke Weaselton and pass.
Yep. I'll ink a Pete.
Yep.
18. Play double mana.
Okay.
Quest 3, 5, 6.
Yep.
13. And pass turn.
All right. Already all the things. 2 for the manor. Draw for turn. 17. I gotta do a lot of work. That's gonna be an issue. Challenge. You can't challenge much. Good gravy. We're gonna pay 1 for a Fortisphere. Hiram is gonna quest for 1. I'm gonna banish the Fortisphere to draw 2. None of those are the cards we needed at all. Smee can finish Cogsworth. Taking 2. Can't do anything about Lawrence because I couldn't find any of my songs. Good game. We'll go to game 2, I think. I don't think just starting to run was the right choice, but I also didn't have anything that was going to help me. Like
I was surprised you didn't challenge Cogsworth with Hook.
Right.
Because that's just probably about as good a value as you can get. I don't mind the Calhoun challenge because he's off the 2,
right?
But it's Cogsworth still 2.
Yeah.
So
and Cogsworth is just a big hassle everywhere.
Yeah, Cogsworth's the big hassle everywhere.
Yeah.
So
if I just I didn't have anything to start drawing cards in my hand, so like you having the Hiram out there, I was like, if we just have a stalemate for a while, like I'm not gonna get there.
Yeah.
So I put down the mana and started running, but it was almost enough.
It was close. That's for sure.
Your hand is a little bit far out onto your mat there.
Okay. Let's go with You did how many?
I have not decided yet.
Okay. I did 5.
Yep. I'm gonna do 3. Suppose I should practice saying that without a question mark at the end.
Got any tournaments coming up?
Got one tomorrow. Not a lot of people signed up yet, but the last couple times there's been 25 or 30. If we get to 30, 32, first place is 2.5 boxes. So it's for local, we're fairly small
For
city.
Friday, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Or Saturday. No,
yeah.
Saturday. No, that's decent for Saturday.
That's decent. So without like driving to, I'm on the West Coast, like an hour north of Portland and 2 hours south of Seattle. So without driving to either of those places, it's good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, we disconnected because of an unknown. Oh, welcome back.
There you go. All right. Let me know when you're good.
I'm ready.
All right. I will.
But I think I get to go first, right?
Yes, sorry. Yep.
Okay.
That's actually really good. I did not want to have to do that.
You want that one more card draw?
I want that one more card draw.
I'll ink a Mr. Smee, spend 1 for a popsicle, draw off the popsicle, and pass.
Draw. Yes, definitely wanted the extra draw. Ink a Smee, play a Fortisphere, draw, banish, play Bell, pass turn.
Yep, that's how it's supposed to work. Alrighty, I'll set. Draw for turn. I will ink a Duke Weaselton, and I'll spend 2 for a Calhoun and pass.
Interesting. Interesting. I will sing Storm onto Colin.
Yep.
Draw. Tough. Don't want to ink anything.
Our hand is.
Let's go
empty.
with
We got things to play though.
inking
Things to ink, things to play.
Lawrence for a Calhoun pass turn.
All right. Well, ready, set. We'll draw. We will. We'll ink a Fortisphere. Or sorry, yeah, that is a Fortisphere. We'll spin 3. We'll play Lawrence. Calhoun will challenge Bell. I'll gain 2, and I'll pass.
Pay 1 for Popsicle. Draw.
Yep.
Link Avenger. Pay 2 for Calhoun pass turn.
All right. We'll get ready, set, and draw. I will play Bell, and then I will. That may not have been right the choice. Income Duck Manor, and I'll pay 4 for Nick Wild, my Imitation Crab. Will return a Popsicle from my discard to my hand. And Lawrence will go ahead and quest for 2, and then I'll pass.
I like a Bell. I'll pay 4 Zeus the Lawrence.
Yep.
Quest 2. Pass turn.
Alright. Ready all the things. Draw for turn. I will spend 1 for a Popsicle. Draw off the Popsicle. I will use Bell to sing Storm on one of your Calhouns.
1 damage.
Draw off the Storm. I will ink a Bell. And I'll pay 4 for Hiram. I'll banish the Popsicle. Draw 2. And Nick Wild will quest for 2. And we'll pass.
Like a Pete.
Yep.
I'll pay 5 per cog.
Yep.
I'll take Bell out with the undamaged one.
Yep.
1 damage on it. I'll challenge the Nick Wild.
Yep.
3 damage on it. I'll pass turn.
Alright. Resist 2 Calhouns is a lot.
Yep. There is.
Draw for turn. I will pay 1 for a Popsicle. Draw off the popsicle. I will pay 2 for a Calhoun, 2 for a Duke Weaselton. Hiram will sing Zeus on one of the Calhouns. And Nick Wilde will quest for 2. And we'll pass. Up to 8.
Oh. Okay. Pay 3 to storm the Hiram.
Mm-hmm.
I will I should play Lincoln Manor, pay 3 for a bell.
Mm-hmm.
Take out your Hiram. Just
Yep.
put 1 damage on. 5. I'll heal the Calhoun.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Ready the things. Draw for turn. Oh, ready, Nick. Sorry. I will banish a popsicle to heal Nick. And then Nick Wilde will challenge Cogsworth, and Calhoun will finish.
Yep.
So Nick goes to 3. Calhoun takes 1. And I'll gain 2 lower. I will pay 3 and we'll storm Bell.
Yep.
We'll draw off Storm. I'll incapete. Pay 3 for Lawrence. And I will. I'll pass.
Oh. 3 for Pete.
Yep. Gotta do all my stretches after standing still for so long. Oh, Tailspin's ready.
Calhoun.
Yep.
Nick Wilde.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Alright. Ready. Draw for turn. I'll pay 3 for Pete. 3 to storm your Pete.
I just played it.
You did play Pete. Yep. So now you'll never know what I have for next time. I will quest for 2 with Lawrence and pass.
Sure.
Yeah, I forgot that his full name is Pete No Actions.
All right. Oh, you're gonna strength either one.
Maybe.
So, pay 4 for Hiram. I will. Might as well get 2 lore out of it. I'll send Pete and then Calhoun into Lawrence.
Yep.
Go to 10. Pass turn.
All right. Well, ready the things. Draw for turn. We'll spend 2 for a Duke Weaselton. 3 to Strength Calhoun. Big surprise there, I'm sure. And I will quest for 3 and pass.
Sure. That's not awful. How do I want to do it? All right. I'll pay 3 for Pete. Sing Zeus onto Pete.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Let me think on that one.
Yep.
I'll sing Zeus onto.
The Dukes have wards, so.
That makes sense then. Yep. Good. Pass turn.
Yeah, I've got the budget build of the deck with Zootopia substitutes.
Word's not bad.
Ward's good. The Nick Wild, half my items are popsicles, and I don't have any crabs, so. Draw for turn. I'll spend 2 to play a Smee, and I will quest for 4 and pass.
Draw. Well, that's not bad. Top deck. We'll see what I can get out of it. Draw. Finish. Draw 2.
Yep.
Oh, where have you been all my life?
You gotta grab your swords.
No, I needed this earlier. Anka Hiram. A6 for my big boy.
Yeah.
Bring back 2 popsicles. Challenge. Duke and call a game.
All right. You got time for a third one?
All
right. Yeah, the 6-cost crab seems really great, but in this deck, like I don't need it to play items for free since all my items cost 1.
Yeah.
And
no, it's not about the items. It's about what I think you might have seen a little bit of game 1.
Yeah.
Have Hiram on board, you play crab, you bring back, you quest, you play item for free, you quest, you play item for free, you quest. I mean, it's just like just over and over and over, and it's just like you have no answer for it because I'm just spitting out, 2 Lawrences and 2 and 3 Smees, and like there's no answer for that except for B prep. And B prep, unless you're playing blue red, which I haven't had a lot of reps into, you're gonna need to also have manner removal, which blue red has. But what this deck does is it plays Zeus's, so it removes whatever they're trying to play on their side of the board.
Right.
So.
How many Zeuses do you run?
3.
3, okay. I think I currently have 2, but wouldn't mind 3.
I was playing the Kiwi version of this, but I was just like, this is just so high rolly, and I was already trying to play Zeus's in there. Put 6 back. I was already playing that, so I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna put back 4. I was playing Steel Song last set, so the playstyle of this deck interested me.
Yeah.
I get to play the 4 strengths, 4 storms. Like I have 2 Zeuses and 3 Calhouns, so like I only run 9 uninkables.
Yeah, I only run 9 too.
So I don't brick very often. I've ended up with 4 in my opening hand before. I'm like, that's.
Did you say you played 4 Calhoun?
3 Calhoun,
okay.
4 storms, and 2 Zeuses currently.
I gotcha. Yeah, I took out a storm for Zeus basically. You good?
Yep.
Yeah. Ink a hook. Play a forest sphere. Draw. Finish. Bell. Pass.
Okay. I don't feel like I've got to do that against you yet, so we'll draw for turn. I guess I'll just try to do the exact same thing. We'll ink a hook. We'll spin one for a Fortisphere. We'll draw off the Fortisphere. And then we'll pass.
No luck, huh?
No luck. I should have just played my hook to keep your bell at bay. Or let you sing
Yeah.
Storm.
Right. I have a little piece of tech that I think you'd be interested in. I'll show you when I play it.
Yeah.
Not so much for this matchup, for other matchups though. An interesting ink. I will ink a Pete, pay 2 force me, quest 1 to 1, and pass turn.
Alright. Already all my thing. Draw for turn. I will ink a Pete. And for 2, we'll play a Calhoun. And we'll pass.
Draw.
Yep. Alright, we have 2 Cogsworths.
Like a Hiram.
We got Lawrence.
Pay 3 for Benja. Banish your Fortisphere. Yeah, that's free pretty much. Quest 1 and 2 and pass turn.
Alright. Already set and draw. I will ink a Benja. I'll pay 3 for a Lawrence. And Calhoun will take Bell. In a trade, I'll gain 2 and pass.
Draw. Oh. There is that. Well, here's my tech.
Yep. Okay.
Seen a lot of birdies, so see birdie, kill birdie.
Right.
Then tempo wise, I kind of want to do this. I'll Zeus it.
Yep.
Quest 3 to 5, or 4, I should say, to 6, and pass turn. Damage on.
Alright. Draw for turn. I'll pay 3 and we'll storm the Smee.
Yep, knew that was coming.
I'll draw off of that. I'll ink Fortisphere and play a Popsicle. Draw off the Popsicle and pass.
Draw. Ooh, interesting. Pay 1 for Fortisphere. Draw. Ooh. Grand Tala, pay 4 for Hiram, banish, draw 2.
Yep.
Quest 2 to 8. Pass turn.
Alright. Draw for turn. We'll spend 4 for a Smee and a Duke Weaselton. We will ink a Cogsworth and pass.
Draw. Interesting.
Can't find Hiram.
I will
Have another
then
Cogsworth, so he gives me resist, and he'll live through a Benji
pay
challenge.
4 for a manor, 1 for a hook.
Yep.
We'll sing strength onto Smee.
Yep. That does a lot of work.
Quest 2 to 10. And I'll pass turn.
All right. Already all the things. Draw for turn. I don't think there's any way this goes very well, but you know what? I'm going to double my score. And spend. Yeah, nothing feels great. You know what? I'm going to spend 4 for my own mana. And then we'll pass.
Draw. Go to 12.
Yep.
We'll Zeus the manor.
Yep.
With him. We'll finish manor. Pay 2 for Calhoun. And pass turn.
All right.
0 cards in hand.
We'll get ready. We'll get set. We'll draw. We probably should have inked last time, but we didn't. We'll pay 4 for Grammatala. 1 to the hand, 1 to the bottom. We will.
Just so you know, if you don't take anything out in Quest with Duke, that's game.
Yep.
So, you
Yeah,
know.
I don't think I can though, so yeah. We'll play another Duke. And then we'll get all the way to 6, and we'll pass.
Draw. 14, 16, 18, 19, 20.
Yep. Yeah,
Not having Bell turn 1 hurts.
It does, and like I tend to see it fairly often. With the amount of the amount of 2s and 3s the deck runs, I never even feel bad putting back 7 to look for it. Because it's with 9 uninkables, it's fairly unlikely that that's going to goober up my turn 2 and turn 3.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like I find myself sometimes missing 3.
Yeah.
And so I don't like doing that. Just because I want to keep a 1 and a 3 or something like that, so I can guarantee myself because our turn 3s are just insane for their value. You got Pete, you got Lawrence, you've got even a 3-singer Bell.
Yeah.
It's always an option to play it for free. So the nice thing about our deck too is that we don't have to have a popsicle on the board.
Right.
We can. Well, okay, it's a little bit easier for me to say, but still, we don't have to have a popsicle on board right at 4. We can wait till later if we want to, and then get that, and we can play Talas in the meantime.
Yeah.
But like, it's really easy for me because I can play crabs. I'm sure. What was his name? Nick Wild. Was that Nick Wild? Yep. That can bring it back. I mean, so at least you can bring 1 back, and that's not ever a bad play. And it's 4, so if I banish it, you can bring it back and then play Highland 5.
Yeah. Or if I have Popsicle out early, it's my favorite thing is to play Hiram on 4, banish Popsicle, and then turn 5 I can play Nick, bring back the Popsicle, play the Popsicle, crush with Hiram to draw 3 more cards.
Yep. And the hard part is that I really don't know if Benj is worth it from the standpoint of red-blue.
Right.
But at least I'm playing 3 in this one.
Yep.
And in every 95% of other decks, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because you take out a Comic-Con and that person's like
they're toast.
You take out Maurice's Workshop and those decks are way too slow then. You take out there's a number of items. You can take out Blue Steel's items and say, no, you cannot play Hiram on 4, which I did to you multiple times. I mean, it's just like it's so good to be able to do that because you don't want to play Calhoun and item on 3. Like it's okay, but it's not what you want to end up playing. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the match. I'm going to jump off and go eat lunch on the West Coast. It's time for that.
Have a good one, man.
All right. Bye-bye. Hey, dog. He was marking it. We'll go to the chatting screen. All right, I did some losing, but some cool tips from a guy playing a very similar deck. I do like Zeus. Zeus is helpful into red-blue for the Mauis. Helpful for, I think it takes out the 6-cost Tamatoa. I don't know what his stats are. The big Tamatoa is a little bit harder, but it can help with that. So yeah, we'll look through it. Maybe make a few changes. Anyways, thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out, watching the live stream. My name is Wayne Riz. My channel is about life, faith, and gaming. I share those 3 things. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later. Alligator.